is.
On the Orc build order video, Manaman82, who I believe has deleted his comments since, I can't quite tell, but it is up here on my inbox. Slight correction in the standard order. The first peon that comes out from the Great Hall builds a burrow. No need to build the burrow before that. You'll be mining with 4 peons instead of 5 for 5 to 6 seconds, when there's no need if you do it your way. If done properly, both the altar and your first burrow will finish at the same time, and you won't have to wait 3 to 4 seconds with your second peon produced by the Great Hall to have the gold available to build your barracks. The reason you have to wait with your way is because you were mining with 4 peons for 5 to 6 seconds. Well, you're wrong, mates! And I believe you have deleted your comment, and rightfully so. And I expect an apology for even bothering to come up with such a correction in the first place if you did not have the solid proof in the first place to post that post. So I will prove this to you right now. I'm going to use your theory, and your theory is going to prove, and obviously it's incorrect, but I'm still going to do this because I'm mad. I'm not really that mad, but it does irk me a little bit that, yeah, I put a hell of a lot of effort into these build orders, and they are 100% correct, and if you've got any problem with them whatsoever, that's your own damn fault, because you cannot correct them any further. Only the human one can be slightly corrected, and in the Orc one, yeah, maybe I did get the Berserker strength a little bit later, but the text guide, which you want to follow, which has basically been updated to do things as flawlessly as possible, is exactly right. So if you've got any problems with that whatsoever, then please feel free to not bother contacting me, because you're going to be wasting your time. So here we go, let's have a look. So what you're trying to say is, you're trying to say that basically, alright, let's do it your way. We build, so we put 5 peons on the mine, one of those peons goes onto altar, we build the burrow with the first peon to come out of the Great Hall, and then the next peon to come out should be able to build a barracks without being able to stop flawlessly whatsoever. And if we do it your way, where you build the burrow as soon as your peon comes out, your altar should be exactly ready and up and running to build a hero. Wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong! 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 I can't stand it. The way I did it is exactly right. If you do it slightly before, then your hero, your altar should finish, and it takes a little bit of practice, but your altar will finish almost exactly the same time your burrow finishes. That is minimum downtime on your hero coming out. Your hero comes out the splittest second that he is available to come out. Let's do it your way though, and see whether I have to wait for my hero to come out, which is far more dangerous to the build than having to wait a few seconds for the grunt, and even then you're still going to have to wait. So here we go. Let's have some of this, eh? Bit of the old Orc. So yeah, you get yourself a peon, then you build an altar, and 4 peons of the mine.
Yes.
Boom.
What do you want?
So we're waiting. We're waiting. I'm not going to take this peon here. Why would I take that peon there? Why would I do that? It's crazy, I know, but yeah, according to you, eh? Boom! Burrows goes down, and we're getting ready to build the barracks, which is going to 100% go up with no problem whatsoever. Because of course we want to keep the peons coming in, otherwise we're losing gold, aren't we? So you want to have the peons coming in. Alright, ready for that barracks? Here we go!
We need more gold. We need more gold.
Oh, there it is.
Something you're doing?
Okay, well, that didn't quite work, but okay, we'll keep working, we'll keep going with this. So, you know, that 5th peon, he's going to make his way to the gold mine, and he's happy, he's in his home, he's bringing in the cash. And now we're going to wait for my hero. Oh, I can't wait to get that Blade Master ASAP and start harassing my human enemy who is currently creeping this merc camp. Let's go! Oh, now I can get him! Excellent! Thank you and good night. Okay, so let's try that again, but maybe do it the way I would do it, and it would be preferable if I got the same spot, but I won't. Ooh, I do. Oh, here we go once again with the build order. Oh, my days. And that one will do it. In you go. So we're onto the gold. And then we do our barracks, which is of course delayed, but that doesn't matter too much because the grunts are pretty frickin' slow. So getting a grunt 3 to 4 seconds earlier isn't going to make much of a difference. And we're just waiting for that barracks. Almost exactly the same amount of time you had to wait anyway. The peon goes into the golds.
We need more gold. We need more.
Boom! Done. And now comes the moment of truth. Will I be able to get that Blade Master when I want him? Oh, it looks like I might just be able to. Oh, look at this. Burrow complete. Altar of Storms complete. Blade Master created. Oh, yes. Thank you and good night. There was actually a purpose to this video anyway. I'm going to pause it at this moment. I did want to have fun with that. It's basically a little bit of a fun reaction for me versus some of you people that tend to go, actually, this is how you do the strategy. Or, no, actually, a slight correction here. You actually want to do it here and do this. Wrong! Wrong! If you can prove it, then create a video doing exactly that. I have just done exactly what you said, and I have proven wrong. Now, I did have fun with this, and I do apologise. It does seem a little bit mean and slightly bullying, so take this more of a joke than an actual serious angerment issue from myself. But yeah, it goes along those lines. I've noticed that. I put so much effort into these build orders, and I'm not messing them up. And if you got a problem with it, fine. State exactly what is incorrect and also provide a video proof. Because there's no point going, oh, this is wrong, because you just did that. But you were wrong for posting that it was wrong in the first place. Urgh. So do you see what I'm getting at? That kind of thing bugs me. I feel that I really do appreciate and those that will basically be kind and say, yeah, actually, thank you very much for putting the time and effort into this build order. This is actually going to help me out. Oh, yes, I do actually really appreciate that, and I will recognize you for it. But those that seem to just be super negative for some reason, I don't get it. That take back Kian guy, you guys are going to have to come and help me come to an adjustment for this. Should I allow someone to post if the only things they ever post in my videos are always negative? An hour-long, 10-minute video of the build order. In fact, I think it's an hour and 19 minutes. And the only thing he could point out was that I apparently did the build order wrong because I got the barracks first instead of the shop, so the Blade Master couldn't get his items straight away. However, I've stated clearly in the in-depth video, which I'm sure you watched the video before commenting and putting a negative comment in that sense, or a wrong comment, as I like to say. You would have noticed that I actually stated the fact that you could actually put your shop first if you wish to. However, this is the standard build, and the standard build requires you to put the barracks first and then the shop afterwards. And if you want to, you can build your shop, say, about here. So your Blade Master goes and creeps, and then he steps back, and boom, he gets his item and goes off harassing again. On certain other maps, like Tyrannistan, you know, this obviously isn't Tyrannistan, but in between yourself and your opponent, it's kind of standard. The same for Echo Isles, that sometimes Orc players might put a shop or a voodoo lounge in the middle. However, I did not want to demonstrate this because I see this as a guide for a lot of new players, and decidedly this is still the guide for, you know, veterans regardless, because it's still the exact right build order. But I do like to state that it's probably preferable to put the voodoo lounge, because I can't state exactly what race you are against, the scenario, the map. So the, you know, the normal thing would be to put the thing building in your own fucking area of buildings. Okay, so Blade Master's now out, and I can actually get to the point of this video, which was really just to actually say that I'm going to be recording some games today, and they're going to be 6:30pm GMT till about 9:30pm GMT or so, and it's going to be, I don't know if anyone's streaming at all. If they are, then obviously contact me and I'll put up a stream note on the video description. But it's the 1st of March today, 2014. Like I say, 6:30pm GMT till 9:30pm GMT. Normal battle nets. Northrend is the gateway, the realm as such. That's Europe. And the channel is Human Castle. So Human Castle, Human Space Castle. right there. So that's the channel, and if you want to meet up, play some games, we can do that. I'd like to do some more 1 versus 1 games or 2 versus 2 games. It means that not so many people will get to play, but if you are, I'm letting you know right now, those are going to be pretty much the conditions. We'll still do a GBR 6 versus 6 to start off with, but I'd like to get a few more sort of competitive plays between people. I might not even be playing them all, I don't know. It might be just commentating straight up, but it'd be interesting to see some more sort of rivalries if people are willing to do that. Obviously be of decent skill if you can be, because no one really wants to watch someone that actually doesn't know what they're doing at all. It's good to have a fair idea, grasp of the game, and if you're of average, you know, capabilities, and we'll try to face you against an average opponent. So that way we can have a decent, fair matchup. That's more interesting to watch than anything else, is as long as it's balanced between the two players. But probably going to be more along the 2 versus 2 line, so we can get like 4 people playing each time. The problem I have with the 3 versus 3s and the 4 versus 4s is they get almost sort of... It's fun enough for 4 versus 4 RT, personally for me, but in the team games, GBR games, it ends up becoming somewhat lopsided, one-sided, I find a lot of the time, whereas I feel like 2 versus 2s, 1 versus 1s are more inclined to be a little bit tighter and therefore a little bit more interesting. However, we'll see how the night plays out, and there'll probably be an UFAs, no doubt, and maybe another custom game here or there. We'll see how things go, but that's what I'm thinking. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have fun. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment if you enjoyed it. And I do apologize for being a little bit rude, but it does bring this sort of side out of me, because I do read your comments and I do take it to some degree personally, especially the negative ones, and I know I shouldn't do, and a lot of the time I will pretty much ignore them, because generally they are just trolling, or they are by people who have no idea what they're talking about. However, I thought it was funny in this case, since I've worked so bloody hard on these build order videos, to quite clearly state exactly why you are wrong for telling me that I'm wrong. And yeah, that sounds funny, but I'm going to leave it at that. So see you later, have fun.